I do have a serious question for any psychopath that is itching for a civil war in America. And I really do have a question for you right-wingers. I really do. Let's be serious for a second. I'm not making a joke. I'm just asking a serious question. You've been obsessed with a civil war for decades, but do you have any idea what a war looks like? Do you have any idea the cost of war? What it would cost? Because I'm convinced most of you psychos have no idea what a civil war would look like. Do you honestly think it's going to be like some Hollywood movie where you're just going to go around mowing everyone down that you don't like and that's going to be the end of it? Of course not. If you actually believe that nonsense, then you're just a child. Civil wars are destructive. Wars in general are destructive. Do you not know what is at stake in a war? You want to know what a war zone looks like? Look at Gaza. Look at Ukraine. Look at any picture of any country that has been destroyed by a war. Whether it's the past or present conflicts, when you look at what a war does to communities, do you honestly think your communities would be spared? You honestly think things are going to be so one-sided that there's going to be no resistance? Do you honestly think that it's just going to be that easy for you? I hate to break it to you, but that's not how things work in reality. You sure you want a civil war? Because here's what's realistically going to happen if there is. This country will be finished. The project of America will be finished. America cannot fight a war on its own soil in a civil war situation and wars overseas. It cannot do both. It doesn't have the resources. Not to mention, do any of you people have any idea how large America is as a country? It's one of the largest countries on the fucking planet. Do you not know the geography of your own country? It's huge. Do you have any idea how destructive a war can be? There'd be famines all over America. You would have sections of the country starving. That includes you. And some of the people that would be fighting in this civil war would be you folks. The poorest of the population would be fighting. And you want to know something too? If you think you wouldn't be forced to sign up, you wouldn't be drafted, you're fucking mistaken. Because you would be. Because there's not enough manpower otherwise. And it's naive and ignorant to actually assume there wouldn't be. All these terminally online people, all you people act like things will go exactly your way and it would be quick. It wouldn't be. Civil wars last years. The war in Syria has been going on for well over a decade. You don't think it wouldn't happen here? Wars are destructive. Entire neighborhoods would be turned into rubble. And not to mention, in a civil war, you would have entire communities take up arms against you. You don't know what you would be getting yourselves into. It will not go the way you think. These civil war fantasies you delusional people have would not go like it does in a Hollywood movie. It would be drawn out. It would last for many years. And you would be forced to fight in it. And so would your children. And God forbid if you have grandchildren, your grandchildren as well. Do you think they wouldn't get kids to fight? Oh, they definitely would. Would you sacrifice your children's futures just to live out your fantasy? And I'm asking legitimate questions. Your way of life, all your comforts that you're used to, it would be gone instantly. You don't have any idea what a war would truly be like. Wars are not a joke. And I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's the absolute truth. All you people who want to talk shit and talk about, oh yeah, let's have our civil war. Is it time for our civil war now? Have no idea what you're asking for. You want to fuck around and find out? You will pretty quickly, because do you actually think that Democrats, I'm not even praising them because fuck the Democrats. Do you think Democrats would just allow themselves to be mowed down? Of course not. You seem to forget there's Democrats that are veterans. Don't forget that. And they could help train the other side how to use a weapon and how to point a weapon. It doesn't matter how much of you there is. Your life, the life you're used to, would end. And the people that you worship, like Trump, do you think Trump is going to fight on the front lines? Do you think any of his sycophants in his administration will fight on the lines? No, they'll send you and your children to do that. So ask yourselves, do you truly want a war? Because most of you who want this civil war, who fantasize about it, have never actually fought in a war. Wars are destructive, and wars destroy people's lives. Entire generations will be traumatized. Like Ukraine, most of its young have been fucking killed in its war. Do you want that for your children? What am I kidding? Anyway, I just have one last question. Are you willing to sacrifice your family for your sick fantasy? Are you willing to sacrifice your children for your sick fantasy? Are you willing to destroy entire communities that your family has built for generations? Because that can all go away in the blink of an eye. You have no idea just how fast things would change if a civil war were to occur. This is not Iraq. This is not Syria. This is not Afghanistan. This isn't Lebanon. This isn't Palestine. This is your home country. If you want to destroy the communities around you, then you're just a bloodthirsty psychopath. But if you're not, I suggest you look at images of what war zones look like and ask yourself, is this what you want for your community? Because if the answer is yes, then you're just hopeless. If you want to destroy generations of work just for your sick fantasy, that's your prerogative. But know that actions have consequences. If you're willing to throw away your children's future for a mediocre man like Charlie Kirk and Trump, who doesn't give a damn about you, that's your problem. But don't think it's going to be easy, that you're going to win this in a single night like a Hollywood movie. That won't happen. Your children will be like those in Ukraine. If you want to know what America will look like if there's a civil war, look at Ukraine, look at Syria. That's the future your country would be heading to. And do you want your cities and your towns to look like Gaza? That's what you're asking for as well. Because in war, it doesn't discriminate. Those on both sides will be killed. That includes yours. and I'm not advocating for violence, I'm just asking a simple question. Do you really want to destroy your country? Do you really want to destroy your towns and your cities that your communities have built for generations for your sick fantasy? One last time after this video, even if you hate it, look at what war zones look like. Look at it. Look at the mutilated corpses of Palestinian children. Look at it. And if you still think it's worth it to put your children and or grandchildren through that, and God forbid if some of you have younger siblings, then there's nothing more I can say. No war but class war.